Yeah, as you can see, I'm emotionless. That's how the movie was pretty much throughout. Except Timon and Pumbaa, those were cool. These guys were the true highlight. Timon and Pumbaa. Hey guys, I just got back from watching The Lion King, the 2019 remake of the 1994 movie that came out during that time and was also part of my childhood. Yeah, um, I see why the critics are bashing at this movie, and after watching it, I kind of noticed. But there's a few things that I did like about this movie, so let's begin. So the story is pretty much a retelling of The Lion King, but in a huge and much more realistic way, though. And yeah, pretty much Mufasa has a child, has a cub now, and after that, Rikiki shows up and puts on the thing, and behold, it's the circle of life, or should I say, the new generation who's going to be leading the kingdom, though. And Scar pretty much shows is pretty much his ego, and he doesn't show up at the place, and he's trying to find a way in order to get Mufasa and Simba. And you guys already know the whole story. It's a retelling of the original movie, so I don't want to cut it short, but that's all it is, and yeah, I'm cool with it. Let's talk about Simba, voiced by C.D.Y. McCrae, who voices the young Simba. I thought, to me, he was actually pretty damn good. He is actually not that bad. I really did like him as Simba, though. He really did sounded a little similar as Jonathan Taylor Thomas, in my opinion. I really did like them here, even though you can see a bit of his emotionless moments, though. But still, to me, in my opinion, it was really good, though. But as Donald Glover, though, without a doubt, he was really good, too. Also, pretty much in between, also the same thing, too, with Ferris Bueller, or should I say, Matthew Broderick. Yeah, Matthew Broderick, to me, yeah, he did a really good solid job as Simba, outstanding job. Same thing with Donald Glover. I liked him really here too, and yeah, credit where credit's due. I liked him really. I really did like him in this movie. Let's talk about James Earl Jones making his return here as Mufasa. I hate to break it up. I hate. He's aged, and even though I'm happy and I'm glad that he's back, but in my opinion, he's okay. He's really good, but he doesn't have the exact same tone how he used to have it. But you guys already know what I mean, though. But in my opinion, I'm actually happy and glad that he's back. And in my opinion, he was really good, though. But still, I'd say his performance in the original is amazing, though. Here, bringing him back, though, is great and all, but it doesn't have the exact same impact as before, though. But credit where credit is due, I still say James Earl Jones does an amazing job here as Mufasa. And that's what I will say. He does a pretty good job, though, and he's okay. And also, we're going to talk about Scar, voiced by Chitwit Ejiofor. Um, let's just say this. Chitwit Ejiofor is an outstanding actor. He does amazing movies. I liked him as Mordor and Doctor Strange. 12 Years a Slave, he did an amazing job. But here, I hate to break it up, but he does good. But he doesn't have the same exact magic as Jeremy Irons from the original movie. I really like Jeremy Irons from the original movie, and it breaks my heart to do this, but I prefer Jeremy Irons. Jeff Ejiofor does a pretty decent job, but he doesn't have the exact same impact as before. Even though he was menacing in the movie, though, but the voice, though, it just kind of didn't fit, though. Even though for his look, though, I would have preferred a much more better look, though. But we got what we got, and that's okay. But in the end, so and so. But it doesn't end from there. The hyenas, which now Shenzi is still the same exact name, but now the other two hyenas are renamed Kamari and Nazizi. Um, man. Whoopi Goldberg, why didn't you come back? I hate to say it though. The voice actress for Shazi, she's okay, but didn't Whoopi Goldberg got the memo? But like, hey, you want to come back? But she didn't. But in my opinion, I really did like the Keegan Michael Key as one of the hyenas, and the other comedian that I will put the name on the description down below. He was also funny too, but they had a bit of short screen time though. But the hyenas, yeah, they're half and half. Scar, sorry, Chadwick Ejiofor, I would have preferred Jeremy Irons more. So yeah, you guys already know my opinion for that. Let's talk about the real highlight of the movie and the ones that stand out the most throughout the film. Nearly halfway through though, and you guys know what I'm talking about. That is Seth Rogen voicing Pumbaa and Billy Eichner. Billy Eichner as Timon. I liked them. They were amazing. They carried the film, and believe it or not, even though we'll get to that complaint later though, they showed more emotion in this movie though, and they were more charismatic though. The Hakuna Matata was one of my favorite movies though, and a wingama, a wingama, a wingama. I loved it. It was great. They were very charismatic. They carried the film halfway through, and they were the real highlights of the movie too. Same thing with Simba though, when they combine all together though. And to me, even though I do love, in my opinion, I really do love Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabala from the original one, but here Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner, they did steal the show here too, and I'm not complaining though. Even though I do like Nathan Lane as Timon from the original though, but Billy Eichner was amazing though, and Seth Rogen pretty much becoming a little bit more like Ernie Sabala though, a little bit though, even though you already got to see what his past movies that he's done, Sausage Party, Pineapple Express, you guys know what I mean. Doing a PG movie though, yeah. I think, in my opinion, I think Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner does an amazing job. Alright, let's talk about the supporting cast. Zazu, by John Oliver, though. I really liked him. He was really great, though. Sounded a little bit identical as Rowan Atkinson, though, but John Oliver, though, was really fun as Zazu, though. He was really funny. And carried the film, too, especially with young Simba and young Nala, though. Let's talk about Nala, voiced by Beyonce Knowles. I thought she was pretty good. I thought she was okay, though. Even though everybody was complaining about, like, yeah, she does okay. She's actually pretty good. I liked her. And yes, everybody was saying she did sing, like a full soundtrack here. And yeah, and I thought the soundtrack with her and also Donald Glover were amazing, though. And yeah, they really did combine, though. And in my opinion, I really didn't like Nala, though. The original Nala was outstanding, too, and this one was okay. Let's talk about Sarabe, who was voiced by Alfre Woodard. She was okay, even though we already know Sarabe has short screen time from the original movie here. Yeah, she gets the exact same treatment, though, and even though being the mother of Simba and wife of Mufasa, I thought she does a terrific job, though. And yeah, beating, should I say, Maj Sinclair, I thought they were actually pretty good. And let's talk about the last one. Yeah, this is where I keep my notes, guys, so please be patient with me. The last one, Rafiki, by John Kari. I loved all the way he looked. I loved this performance, but you're missing something. Where the hell was the cane? I don't want to spoil much, though. It does happen, though, but it doesn't happen how it used to be originally, though. But yeah, I really did like Rafiki in this movie, and I just wish he would have used the bow staff a lot more often. But we got what we got, so that's about it. Let's talk about the supporting cast. Absolutely, well, it's pretty good, I will admit. But let's talk about the CGI. The CGI in this movie, Jon Favreau and the rest of the production, the people who were making the special effects, they did an outstanding job. The movie looks beautiful, and it does follow suit too. And as you can see, Jon Favreau has a history with the Jungle Book, and here it shows that he went even more. And how realistic the animals look, it was great, and how the way they look though. Emotionally, we'll get that to a little bit. The CGI on the animals, outstanding. the whole world were Simba and the rest of the lions and Timon and Pumbaa. Absolutely amazing though, and how the way the animals looked, they looked great and realistic, and it was hands down the best part of the movie though. Let's talk about the cons. You can see I'm a bit emotionless, as was the animals. I am not showing emotion. Those were my only complaints. Like, let's just say the animals, here's the thing. I know they're going for realistic stuff, but at the same time, in the Jungle Book, Baloo showed emotion, Scar showed emotion, or no, should I say Scar? Excuse me, I'm still sick. Damn it. Yeah, being sick sucks. The animals in Jungle Book, they show much more emotion. Here, not so much. But the only ones who did was Timon and Pumbaa. That was it. But everything else, they were just, yeah. Oh my gosh, Simba? Is that you? That was my only complaint, though. And I was worried, too, because in the trailers, we don't get to see, like, how emotionally like the animals were behaving, even though we get to see a snippet of Timon and Pumbaa's emotions, though. But the rest, not so much, though. That's the only thing that missed its mark, though. And that was about it. Those are my only cons, though. And that's about it, though. The animals just don't show emotion, though. But let's just say this. Is it better than the original? You know. I liked this movie. I really did. But I still say the original is hands down the best one. Hands down. Alright, guys. Let's end this review here. Is this movie worth watching? If you're a huge Lion King nostalgic fan like me, give it a watch. But it's the game, the movie. Oh, I call it the game because it is pretty much rendered like a video game. Though it's beautiful, but it doesn't have the same magic as the original one. So give it a watch and go ahead and give it a watch and let me know what you guys think. But in my opinion, I did watch it. I really did like it, but it just missed its mark. I really wanted to give this movie a higher score, but I'm stuck between two numbers, 6 or 7. I'm going to have to go with... It really hurts because my only cons were emotionless animals. I still say the original is hands down the best one. Scar, Chip with the Ejiofor, I still would have preferred Jeremy Irons. Hate to say this in a very mean way though, but James Earl Jones, I'm happy that he's back, but at the same time, he doesn't have, like, you know, like, I know he's aged, but he doesn't have the same magic as before. But I still say I'm going to have to go with a 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie. I really liked it, but I still say the original is way better. The animated movie is just way better. And yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. It's decent, not great, but that's all I got. Well, anyways, guys, I don't want to end the video here as fast as possible, but I got something here because I knew it was coming one day, but it happened. So I'll show you here on my computer so you can understand the situation that I'm going through right now. So yeah, guys, as you can see here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copyright claims. Not really copyright claims, but I got copyrighted content too. But here's the thing, guys. I added this because I wanted to add it in, like, some video clips from the movie so you guys can see, like, the emotions from this. Well, yeah, I think I understand why, the song that I put it in. But it's part of the movie, too. And the clips here are part of the movie. It's not from something else. Toy Story 3, same exact thing from the movie. I don't know why Toy Story 4 gave me a copyright claim. I added no videos, and I don't understand why. And the sad part, too, is I got copyright claim on this one right here, which is Pet Sematary. And it was just a simple Halloween song. A simple Halloween song. Why did they give me a copyright right here? I don't get it. And right over here, I understand. I put in music that's from The Lion King. And I mean from The Lion King, from that movie. I get this. Why? I don't understand. That's ridiculous. Yeah, seriously. YouTube nowadays has changed, and that's why I want to do my content on Instagram, or I don't know, but you know what? I like YouTube. I love making videos for you guys, and I love talking about so many things too, and that's why I want to at least do one more video, or at least two more, just in case. Because if I don't know, I might go work on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, though. Because Thursday, the real school, my real job begins. I got 2 more video guys to do for you, and I know that YouTube's gonna be sensitive about this, but you know what? I'm gonna do this as PG as possible. So calm down, YouTube. I got 2 video games here, and I'm doing this for. I'm gonna do Dragon Ball FighterZ as soon as possible, but first things first, I'm gonna be doing this one right now. I really want to do Dragon Ball FighterZ next week. I promise you, Pie Guy. I know you watched my streams and stuff like that, and you want me to review this. I'll be doing this after this because I got so much to talk about this game. Believe it or not, it had a really rusty, really bad launch with the content, but in the end, I'll manage to do my best. So yeah, next time, guys, for the next video, for tomorrow, maybe Thursday, I don't know, maybe Friday, I'm going to be doing Mortal Kombat 11, so I hope you guys are ready for that too. And I got to keep this as PG as possible because YouTube is very sensitive with this video game. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take it easy.